Hello, I am Xarkun and this is World of Warships Legends. Today, we're going to be taking our very first look at the Tier 7 Premium British Light Cruiser HMS Plymouth, and we're going to be doing it with live commentary in a new format that I've decided to do. This will be a first impressions video. The idea is I have not played this ship yet at all, so I'm going to build it, and I'm going to take it out for a single game, and give you my first impressions on the ship during the gameplay portion, and after the gameplay portion is concluded. So with all that out of the way, let's get started taking a look at HMS Plymouth, and let me know what you think of this format in the comments, because I think I'm going to do this with all the new ships, if possible, every time they get released, and then later on I'll do a post-battle analysis / review thing with after-the-fact commentary. But let's take a look at the Plymouth. So it's got 41,000 hit points and 21% torpedo damage reduction, which seems like pretty good stats for a Tier 7 cruiser, particularly a light cruiser. It's got 152mm guns. There are 16 of them. That is a lot. 15.2 km base range, not too bad. 6.5 second base reload time, also not too bad. And really high alpha for the AP, 3100. That's pretty nice. Torpedoes, it's got 8 of them, 96 second reload, 10 km range. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Okay. 16,000 alpha strike, pretty good. The AA, I have no idea. Honestly, it doesn't look all that spectacular. Maneuverability, 31 knots. Very tight turning circle. Awful rudder shift. Okay. 10.1 seconds at base. That'll have to be corrected. And 11.4 km detectability by sea. That's pretty low. Okay, we'll get that down to something even lower. Let's take a look at the modules. I think for this, we're probably going to want aiming systems mod 1, of course. Then we'll take steering gears, because the rudder shift is awful. Concealment, obviously. And finally, we probably want main battery reload, because that's a lot of guns, and that'll be a lot of DPM. What does that get us? 5.7 second reload? Yeah, that's like not much slower than the Cleveland. Let's take a look at our consumables here. Okay, so we can choose either smoke or radar. What is the radar? 9.9 km, 40-second radar. Wow. I think we'll play it with smoke for our first configuration, just because that'll be a little bit more survivable. And then we'll go on the radar at a later time for a post-commentary feature. Let's assign our commander. I'm thinking it's probably going to be this guy, even though we don't have radar right now, but this is a good build, I think, so we're going to go with it. And let's take it out to battle and see what happens. Hopefully good things. And be sure to let me know in the comments if you enjoy this live commentary sort of format. I think I'll do it a little bit more often. It's takes less time than making a post commentary thing, which of course I will do at some point for the Plymouth. This again is just our very first impressions, so we'll get started here in 20 seconds when the timer runs out, and we'll take a look and see what 16 British light cruiser guns can do for us. I'm hoping very spectacular things indeed, but that remains to be seen. I think a 40-second radar duration is pretty extreme for Tier 7, maybe. I don't know, does anything else have a 40-second radar duration? Well, we're not playing it as Radar Plymouth, though. We're playing it as Smoke Plymouth. It's like maybe a Tier 7 Minotaur, basically. I don't know. We've got Friesland and Black to contend with. We've got our Summers CE with us. Probably be able to smoke up here on this flank, I would assume, if the Summers will spot for us. Okay, so there is the first target, Brandenburg. We are the ones spotting him, yep. But Summers should get into a position where he can spot him shortly. We're certainly going to have to rely on our team for spotting. Okay, Brandenburg and Jean Bart. We're still spotting the Brandenburg. We're going to shoot at him anyway. He's got small guns. Oh, wow, look at all those shells. Freddy Grossa. Come on, Summers. There's 3 battleships here. Spot them for me. Johnny Bart. Okay. This guy. These shells do seem accurate. Very, very floaty. 3,000 on a bow-tanking Jean Bart. Not bad. Turn on the sonar just in case, but I don't think there are any DDs here to bother us. Another 3K on a bow-tanking Jean Bart. Okay, he's reversing as well. Well, our smoke has run out. Brandenburg coming around the corner, I think. Send some torpedoes that away. Get back in the smoke. Hit the Freddy, I hope. They're all pretty distracted. We are going to have to get out of here, though. Bad firing angles, though. You really have to give a lot of broadside to get all these turrets on target. So that's not ideal, because I'm sure, much like the rest of the British light cruisers, this thing has absolutely no armor. I didn't check, but I think that's a safe bet to make, is that we really can't get shot in this thing. It's doing good damage, though. We're nearly at 30k. Just shooting the superstructure of a Frederick de Grossa. We are going to have to clear out of here, though. Our battleship has died, so we are the last ones left. Luckily, we have that great British light cruiser acceleration. I'm a little worried about the Brandenburg, I'll admit. Put some torps through this gap, just in case. But at least our team has taken the other cap. We've taken Charlie. Hopefully we'll be able to reset this Brandenburg a little bit. Ah, here he is. Oh, the Jean Bart of all things spots us and shoots at us. Oh, Lord. Well, here's the moment of truth. Oh, he missed. Oh, Brandenburg, are you coming out right in front of my torps? Ooh, yes, these torps are coming in handy, for sure. Ooh, 12k, too. That's painful. I think this ship is probably pretty damn good, then. Pretty solid boat, I would say. A lot of firepower. We are going to obviously have to kite away. We certainly can't go toe-to-toe with Brandenburg and Frederick de Grossa. Okay, yep. Yep. So, definitely can't get shot in this thing. No armor whatsoever. Good to know. Lost half of our hit points right through the booty. Courtesy of the Freddy. Thank you, Freddy. Alright, at least we dropped spot. And he missed. German battleships a little bit trickier to damage with this AP, I suppose. They're less susceptible to it due to their excellent armor. They're getting a lot of shatters. Hit the Freddy. Great. Well, now we're not spotted anymore. Can we focus down Bieberg here? Might need to smoke up again. I think I want to avoid smoking up just yet. If I can at all help it. I feel like I may be the only one spotting these guys. I'm going to do it anyway, though, because now they're shooting at me. Yep. Okay. Surely, with a broadside like that, I can punish the Brandenburg harshly. Summers is torping. Okay. Bit of a wasted smoke, I guess. Summers is getting into Bravo. Looks like we are on track to win this game pretty well. So that's at least a positive, certainly. And I think we'll have to deploy some torpedoes again versus this Frederick de Grossa. But so far, this seems like a pretty potent ship. The AP is good. I don't think it's quite Minotaur level. I don't think maybe it has the same pen angles or something along those lines, but oh lord. He's gonna turn out to shoot at us with all his guns, I'm sure. We left it too late. Slow turret traverse, though, even with Ingenious. I hope that was enough lead on the torps. I feel like it was not, and this is going to end in terrible tragedy. Or it might have been perfect lead, I don't know. Do we dare even try to get all the turrets on target? Yeah, not enough lead. Unfortunate. I knew he was going to turn out, but just didn't lead him enough. Why is he holding his fire for so long? There it is. Did he just not have the reload? Was he taking precise aim? Odd. Of course, Jean Bart chimes in as well from 17 km away. Nice. Can we finish him off before he absolutely murders our face? Definitely doing good damage. I think he's dead now. Hey, thanks, Summers. That was nice. Alright, well, we done nearly 100,000 damage in our very first game in HMS Plymouth. 341 shell hits. My goodness. If there's ever going to be a mission in the Weekly Havocs where you have to get a certain number of shell hits, this might be your vessel for that. My gosh. But judging by these first impressions, this does seem like a fairly strong ship. I don't suppose there's any reason to not shoot at the Jean Bart. I think he's going to get torped by Summers. Maybe, I mean, surely we're going to wreck him really, really hard with our crazy AP. He's turning back in. I mean, do we try it? Maybe wait till the heel is on cooldown? We might as well. Summers is shooting at him. Come on, let's be brave, right? Or stupid. Oh no, he's too concerned with Summers. Oh yes, he doesn't even care. Okay, excellent. This'll let us... Oh my gosh. This AP is ripping him apart. Yeah, this is definitely some highly decent British light cruiser AP. Holy guacamole, look at all this damage. Yeah, when it's against something with no armor like a Jean Bart, my gosh. look out. Luckily, the Jean Bart suffers from some occasionally tragic French dispersion, so I guess we can use our last smoke screen. I feel like the smoke screen is definitely going to be the correct choice for survivability in this ship. Radar will be more difficult to use because obviously this thing has no armor. I think we might get him here. Oh, blind fire. Oh, Summers, or Bismarck actually gets him. Okay. So our very first game in HMS Plymouth, 117,000 damage done. Very good, and we win. So that's nice, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely seems like a fairly strong premium British light cruiser. 2400 base XP. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be testing this out some more, and I'll have a full analysis for you within the next couple of days. But as far as first impressions go, this cruiser has a good first impression. It seems pretty dang strong. Let's take a look at the armor viewer one time before we end the video just to see the lack of armor on this thing. Oh yeah, it's got nothing. 16, overmatched by literally everything. Horribly exposed citadel. Well, I guess it's just above the waterline, much like... Yeah, this thing's got no protection whatsoever. So you definitely don't want to get shot, but it does have a healthy amount of firepower. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be having a full analysis of this sometime later in the next coming days, but I hope you enjoyed this new format for First Impressions videos. If so, give the video a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.